Hey, what's up, YouTube? A quick video for you here on the MKX. I got a 2016 here, and I just wanted to show you after about a year or so with this car, um, how I found what the perfect combination is for your suspension settings. You know, they got the comfort and the sport and that type of thing. And it took me a long time before I figured this secret out. So I wanted to pass it along to you in case you're experiencing the same thing I had. Kind of a prelude, my wife and I, you know, having it in a certain mode here, in the comfort mode, we would go through the neighborhood, and we've got a bumpy road in our neighborhood. So we would get bounced around like crazy. I mean, it would start going left and right on us, and it would be horrible. I mean, it would literally continuous to just bang you all over the place in comfort mode. And we tried a couple of different ways to set it up, and comfort, non-comfort, whatever. And it just always felt really bad and shaky when we would go over bumps. Now, highway, awesome. Road, as far as feeling the bumps on the road when you're going straight, beautiful, okay, in that comfort mode. But when you got into a situation where you had a bumps and a bumps after a bump, you would end up getting shook around pretty good. So this is a 16 MKX. I know the Nautilus is out, and I don't think they did a whole lot with the suspension. I think they changed some things in the transmission, but I think the suspension remains the same. So hopefully you can gain some stuff off here, because now I really feel like I've got the perfect car. I was literally thinking about trading this car in because I hated how it rode. I just hated it. So here's the mode that I keep it in all the time. I'm going to shift to drive here and let you see what it's in. That's right, sport. Now, because I've got it set up, how I'm going to show you how I got it set up, it always says sport up there, but it's in drive here, not in actually where it gets the transmission engaged to keep you in that lower gear to give you some fire if you're going to pass somebody or you're pulling out in front and you want to get in front of somebody. You would still click this sport button. This is not going to, as far as I can tell, and I've been riding this mode now for a couple of months, it will not take you off the same. You're going to have the same gas mileage if you use what I'm about to show you. Okay, so here we go. Here's where I've got my let me see the driver's assist. I think this is under, let me find the one here. I never can remember where this is at, this comfort zone. Let's go down to settings. I think it's under vehicle. Okay, right there, the first one. Again, this is on the MKX, and this is drive control, okay? Now, I better tell you, I do have the all-wheel drive. I'm sure that comes into play, okay? With that bumpy feeling and stuff like that. I almost feel like if you got just the front wheel drive only, that you wouldn't maybe be experiencing what I've been experiencing on this, and why I had to end up putting this in sport mode for the perfect ride. But check this out. So, handling and drive, not the comfort, not the normal. Put that puppy in sport. You see that? Not comfort, not normal. Both those comfort and normal, again, terrible. Now this is the handling, so I'm pretty sure the steering, it doesn't feel too stiff to me. It feels really super good in the sport mode on the steering. It's just awesome. So put your handling in drive right there, okay? In the sport mode. That should help you. And then I've got handling and sport, of course. I still got that set up as sport. And performance and sport, I've got that set up as sport. So really, that's all you got to do is handling and drive. Change it to here. Now, again, I haven't flipped it back and forth. It might tighten up your steering a little bit. I'm not real sure. I haven't checked that out. But I'll tell you, the suspension is phenomenal now. There's no more bouncing all over the place like there was in comfort and in normal. We kept flipping back and forth there and trying to find the perfect baby bear situation, and it just wasn't there. Sport's your baby bear, man. It's just not, it's not bumpy. It's just phenomenal. And also, when you're out on the road, you may feel tiny bumps a little bit more in this mode, but the overall performance and what you feel on, you know, again, on the secondary roads and things like that, I think far outweighs anything you might be feel. If you're in completely in smooth sailing road and you want to kick it into normal or into comfort, probably not too bad. Probably normal would be the best. Comfort, I think, is where you're really never going to feel any little tiny bumps in the road at all, but you're going to get tossed around on those secondary roads. So I just thought I'd share that with you. Try that mode. You'll be surprised on how much better this car handles, again, with the AWD, the all-wheel drive. That's it, YouTube. Let me know any comments if you try this, and or let me know any questions. And hey, later, YouTube.